on your computer. So I wanted to talk about Ujjaya Breath today. I went back to Light on Pranayama by Iyengar, which is a very geeky, not fun book to read. But there's a lot of really great information about all the different pranayamas. So the word Ujjaya is broken into two root words, Uj and Jaya. So Uj is upward lifting, upward movement, and Jai is, or Jaya is not only what the warriors in like the Upanishads and the, not the Upanishads, but the Mahabharata and the Gita, they use it to kind of get themselves ready and psyched about battle. But it literally means victorious or conquest or success. So it's this upward lifting, conquering, successful feeling that we're cultivating essentially when we're practicing Ujjaya breathing. But I really like the upward part because it is a breath that is rooted in bandhas, so the inward engagement of these places in the body that conjunct, that bring together, that hold. And what they're essentially doing is that they're holding us upwards and they're helping us to become physically light, mentally light. So I love this part of the word, the upward lifting part. And also because as we practice, you know, we hope that by the end of the practice, the mind is in this more rooted and calm, but also upward lifted state, right? From how we've come before. It's not bogged down by the constant whirlings of the mind. It's more clear, and therefore there's a lightness, this kind of upward light feeling to it. Some of the benefits of the Ujjaya breath are that it calms the nervous system. Because it calms the nervous system, obviously the response of the mind to incoming stresses are lowered. So we're more able to kind of receive and pause as we receive and respond from a place of steadiness and calm. And it allows for the systems of the body to create rhythm. So if the heartbeat is has an irregularity to it for whatever reason, it doesn't have to be because of disease. It brings it into, over time, it brings the rhythms of the body into steadiness. So those are just some of the interesting things that are brought up in, that Iyengar brings up in terms of Ujjaya breath. And I'm going to close that with a quote directly from the book where he says, Ujjaya carries life-giving energy to the minutest, I don't know how to say this word, minutest parts of the tissues. I love that idea of like all the little pieces of ourselves are being given life and energy as we breathe in this way for however long length of time. So I'm going to have us start in a posture that actually enables this Ujjaya breathing because it is a diaphragmatic breath. So if you have blocks or if you have a pillow or a bolster of sorts, I'm going to have you set them up towards the back of the mat and with a space apart. So the first block is going to support the thoracic spine. So it's going to go pretty much underneath your shoulder blades. And the second block is going to support the head. And you can kind of play around with the height and whether you want to put them horizontal or vertical to your body. So that means either running along your spine or horizontal to your spine. And maybe the head can be higher than the chest, or it can be at the same level. So you can play around, but I wouldn't put it lower than the chest just because of the practice that we're going to do. So Sophia, yeah, there you go. And then you can extend the legs if you want, and you can let the toes spill open for a couple of breaths. Your arms are by your sides. And so just by this posture, it's a back bend, right? So we're already creating this upward lifting sensation with the physicality of the posture. And we're tapping into a more sympathetic state, right? The vagus nerve is in the front of the body, so we're stretching that. And just notice where your breath is. And in this pose, it's not going to be very easy to engage our bandhas because the feet are not rooted, the sitting bones are not really rooted, and those are firm, intimately intertwined with Ujjaya breath. But we're going to do our best to bring the legs together and flex the feet. So we're no longer in a resting position, but we're more in an active position. And then the arms can stay where they are, or you can take them by your sides to kind of remind your legs to come in. And then you're going to exhale all the breath out. And then keep the lips together. And as you inhale, draw the breath down. Just let yourself notice what the belly does. And then exhale through the nose, long, slow breath out. And then notice as you continue to exhale if the belly button drives up and back. And then as you inhale next, keep that. And then exhale through the nose, and this time focus on your heels extending, and notice how your glutes might start to engage as you extend the heels. The pelvic floor rises as you engage the glutes slightly, and then inhale, keep that. So now we've got the pelvic floor, the glutes, the lower belly. Continue to breathe in and out through the nose and see if you can soften the glutes around the perineum or the pelvic muscles lifting. So I know it's a lot, but just see what your body receives. So the main point here being that the belly stays engaged as the breath is received into the lower part of the body. And the shoulders can soften because they're not involved in this breathing. And you might feel spaciousness at the top of your lungs. We'll take a couple more breaths here. Inhaling, exhaling. And then see if you can feel the sound of the breath or the vibration of the breath between your ears as the breath is pressed up into the space between the ears and then pressed back in towards that space as you breathe in. 3 more breaths. One more. Okay, and then we're going to put the feet on the ground, bending at the knees. And you can maybe either roll to one side or press your forearms down, however you want to come off of that position. And we're going to make our way into downward facing dog. Taking your time, and once you get there, reconnect to that pattern of breath, right? But here it's a little different. Your heels can now actually press into a surface. And if you find a little space between the thighs and the hips or the lower part of your torso by pressing the thighs back, you'll notice you get a little more access to the sitting bones coming together. And I'll leave it at that for this down dog. With the inhale, come forward into a plank position. Lift the belly to the spine. And exhale, lift the hips, lower the heels to the ground, downward facing dog. Again, inhale forward to a plank position, open through your chest, lift through the belly. Exhale to downward facing dog. Once more, inhale forward to a plank position. This time, exhale, knees, chest, chin down. Inhale, sliding forward between your hands, low cobra, open through your chest. Exhale to downward facing dog. Good. Once you arrive, inhale, take the right leg up and back. And exhale, take your right foot between the hands into a low lunge. You're welcome to soften the back knee down. Press your left hand down, reach your right arm up, look up towards your fingertips. Breathing in, breathing out 1. See how you can experience that lightness, that upward lift of Ujjaya breath. 2, inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale. 5. Taking the hand to the floor with the inhale. Pick up the back knee. And as you exhale, keep the feet the distance they are, but straighten the front leg and pull your toes back as you fold. And then inhale again, soften the right foot down, bend the right knee, hips down, chest up, low lunge, looking upwards. Exhale, straighten the front leg, pull your right toes back as you soften the head down. And again, inhale, bend through the knee, hips down, chest up. Exhale, straighten the leg and fold. Step the back foot halfway in, lengthen with your inhale, and then fold with your exhale. Paschimothanasana variation. Yeah, and you can use blocks if you want to root your hands one on something. Inhale. Exhale, 2, just 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to a plank position. Exhale, knees down, chest between the hands. Inhale, slide forward, low cobra, reach through both ends of the body. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, take the right leg up and back. Sorry, the left leg up and back. Exhale, step the left foot between your hands. Soften the back knee down if you'd like. Plant the right hand down, lift the left arm up. Look towards your fingertips. 1. Inhale. Upward lifting in the body and through the breath. 2. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Inhale. Exhale. 4. Inhale. Exhale. 5. Inhale, take the hand down. Exhale, straighten the front leg. Keep your 2 feet the distance they are. And then again, inhale, low lunge, hips down, chest up, look upwards. Exhale, straighten the front leg and maybe even pull the front toes back, lift them off the ground. And again, inhale, bend through the knee. Yeah, lift your chest, look upwards. Exhale, straighten the leg, pull the toes back as you soften the head down. Inhale, bend the knee, lift the chest. Exhale, straighten and fold, and this time hop the back foot halfway in. Lengthen with your inhale, pulling the left hip back, fold with your exhale. Paschimothanasana variation, hands on the floor, on blocks, breathing 1. Yeah, Helen, you can shorten your step if you want. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath here. And then inhale, walk your feet forward to the front of the mat. Have your feet hip width distance apart. Once you arrive, fold, head down. You can bend the knees to rest your torso on your legs and either hold opposite elbows or interlace your fingers behind the back. Taking 3 breaths here, lengthening the spine. 1, rooting through the feet. 2. And 3. Release the hands down, and with the inhale, slowly rolling up to a standing position, waking up the spine. Once you arrive there, find your feet together and press your hands in prayer in front of the heart for an Om together. Take a breath in. Om. Samasthiti, arms by your sides, reconnecting to Ujjaya breath, lifted at the pelvic floor, Mula Bandha, navel, Uddiyana Bandha. When you're ready, inhale, reach your arms up, press the palms together over the head, look up. Exhale, fold into the legs, release the head down. Inhale, lift the chest, lengthen the spine. Exhale, step or hop your feet back, plank position, lower down. Inhale to upward facing dog, press into the hands, open the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Arriving here with your full attention on the breath. 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Hearing the sound between the ears for this down dog. 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5, look between the hands. Inhale, step or jump your feet forward, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold, head down. Inhale, reach your arms up over the head, pressing the palms together, look upwards. Exhale, the arms by your side, Samasthiti, equal standing. Inhale, arms up, press the palms if the shoulders allow, look upwards. Exhale, fold into the legs, head down. Inhale, lift the chest, lengthen your spine. Exhale, step your feet or jump your feet back. Vinyasa down, hugging in with your elbows. Vinyasa up, open the chest, head back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Focus on the breath, but adding on layers, settle your gaze to one place. So that might be the navel or the space between your feet. 1. Inhale. You can also look down the sides of your nose. 2. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Inhale. Let the attention of the eyes be a practice in itself to root in the present moment. 4. Inhale. Exhale. 5. Inhale, jumping or stepping the feet to the front, lengthen once you arrive. Exhale, fold into the legs. Beautiful. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead. See the thumbs once you arrive, or look upwards. Exhale, the arms down. Like this. Inhale, the arms up. Follow the hands with your gaze. Exhale, fold into yourself. Inhale, lengthen the spine, engage. Exhale, hop or step back, lower down. Press your thumbs down to open the chest, head back, look at the nose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing 1, arriving in your body, inhale. Exhale 2, press the thigh bones back to lengthen the heels. 3, inhale. Exhale 4, and then see that the sitting bones are drawing together to root the breath. 5, inhale, jump or step to the front, lengthen. Exhale, fold, head down. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up. Padahastasana, look upwards. Exhale, Samasthiti, come into evenness. Surya Namaskar B. Inhale, bend the knees, lift the arms, Utkatasana. Hands together or apart. Exhale, fold into the legs. Inhale, lift the chest, lengthen the spine. Exhale, jump or step your feet back. Find your vinyasa down. Inhale, find the vinyasa up. Exhale, back to down dog. Right foot forward, left heel down. Inhale, the arms come up. Warrior 1. Complete the inhale there. Exhale, take the hands to the floor. Find plank position and take a vinyasa down or go to down dog. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Left foot forward, right heel down. Inhale, the arms up. See the thumbs over the head once you arrive. Exhale, hands to the floor, step back, lower down. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Yeah, you always have the option of skipping the vinyasa if the breath falls out of rhythm. Inhale. Exhale 2, press the thumb and the pinkies down onto the earth to broaden the upper back. 2, and you might feel your armpits hollow, so your upper back is engaged. 3, inhale. Exhale 4, equal weight between front and back of the body. 5, inhale, jump or step the feet to the front, lengthen. Exhale, fold into the legs, really nice. Inhale, bend the knees, arms up, Utkatasana. Exhale, come to stand, Samasthiti. Nice. We'll do one more like this. When you're ready, inhale, bend the knees, arms up. Exhale, fold into the legs, coaxing the heat in the body. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, take your feet back however you want. Find your chaturanga position. Inhale to upward facing dog, lifting. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, step the right foot forward, back heel down, warrior 1, gazing upwards. Exhale, hands to the floor, lowering down, hugging into the body. Inhale to upward facing, exhale, downward facing. Left foot forward, back heel down. Inhale, the arms up, see the thumbs above the head. Exhale, hands to the floor, step back and lower, or go down to down dog or back to down dog. Inhaling up, exhaling back. Yeah, really nice, everyone. 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. See if you can find your front bottom ribs in space and hug them towards the back body. 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale. 5. Look between your hands. Inhale, carry your feet forward. Lengthen once you arrive. Exhale, fold into the legs. Inhale, bend the knees, arms up, Utkatasana. Exhale, come to stand, Samasthiti. Okay, Padahastasana. Step your feet hip width distance apart, and as you exhale, fold and catch your big toes with your 2-piece fingers. Lengthen with the inhale, engage your bandhas, and fold with the exhale. So you're holding yourself from inside as you extend. 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Shoulders are lifting. 3. Making the back spacious for the breath. 4. Inhale. Exhale. 5. Inhale, lift the chest halfway. Exhale. Take your hands underneath your feet from the front. Padahastasana, hand to foot position. Lengthen with the inhale and then fold with your exhale. Placing the gaze towards the tip of your nose. 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. 3. Inhale. Bending the elbows a little bit. 4. If there's space for that, playing with the weight. Moving forward a little bit. 5. Inhale, lift the chest halfway. Exhale. Take your hands to your waist, and as you inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, stepping your feet together. Samasthiti, equal standing. When you're ready, inhale, reach your arms up over the head. Press the palms together. Exhale, fold forward, head down. Sorry, Helen, you keep going out. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, jump or step your feet back. Find your vinyasa down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the right foot forward, warrior 1, arms up. Exhale, open your arms, warrior 2. Inhale, place the left hand on top or below of your knee for reversed warrior. Reach your right arm up and back. Look towards your palm. Soften your right shoulder down. 1, 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, 2, lifted in your pelvic floor. 3, seeking that upward lifting action. Inhale, straighten the front leg for a breath. And then as you exhale, rebend the knee for extended side angle, Utthita Padastasana. Right forearm to the thigh or right hand to the outside of the right foot. Left arm extends forward over the head. And then look towards your palm. Root the back foot and open your torso. 1. Inhale, really nice. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Seek to soften your front ribs. Inhale. Exhale. 5. Press into the feet to come back up to warrior 2. Exhale there. And then as you inhale, swing the left arm forward and lift the left heel up. Come into a high lunge with your arms framing your ears. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, draw your hands through prayer and find a twist to the right, carrying the elbow to the outside of the knee. And you can stay there. You can soften the back knee down for support or take any variation with your arms that feel right. Steady the breath once you arrive. 1, really nice. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Find that extension across the body from 3. And the breath spirals around that. 4. Inhale. Exhale. 5. Inhale, take the hands to the floor. Exhale, step back to plank position. Either go to down dog or take a vinyasa. Down, vinyasa up with the inhale, vinyasa back with the exhale, linking breath and movement. When you're ready, left side, inhale, step the left foot forward, back heel down, warrior 1 with your inhale. Open your arms to warrior two, Virabhadrasana B. Place the the right hand either on top or below the knee. Lift the left arm up and back. Soften the shoulder into the back, look upwards. 1, inhale, the chin slightly tucks to engage the neck. 2, freedom of breath. Inhale, exhale, 3. Inhale, straighten the front leg for a breath. And then exhale, re-bend the knee, place the arm on the thigh or hand to the outside of the. Extend your arm all the way forward and look towards your palm. Turning the pinky in to engage the shoulder blade. 1, inhale, and then feel your pelvis and your torso opening. 2, inhale. Exhale, 3, firmly rooted in your seat. 4, inhale. Exhale. 5, root down into your feet to come back up to Virabhadrasana B. Exhale there. Swing the right arm forward, lift the back heel, come into a high lunge, framing your ears. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, hands through center, twist to your left. Once you feel steady in the posture, take any variation that suits you or that you did on the other side. 1, make space for the breath in the rib cage. Inhale. Exhale. 2, inhale. Find the upward lifting in the torso as you twist. 3, inhale. Really nice. Exhale. 4, inhale. Exhale. 5, inhale. Place the hands on the floor. Exhale. Step back to plank position, lower down or go to down dog. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, step the right foot forward, back heel down. Come up to warrior 1, a little bit of a variation. You're going to place your right hand on your waist. Keep the left hand in warrior 1 position and then lean a little bit over to the right and look upwards towards the palm. Breathing 1. Inhale, 3 breaths here, side bending. 2, inhale. Exhale. 3, come back to center, keep your left arm up, straighten the front leg, step the back foot halfway in for rotated triangle. Exhale, left hand to a block or to the floor on the outside of your foot, if possible, if not, wherever it lands. And then extend the right arm up, look towards your thumb. And then find the rooting in your feet to lighten the upper body. 1, inhale, yeah, nice. Exhale, 2, inhale, really nice. 3, inhale. Exhale, 4, so steady all of you. Inhale. Exhale. 5, press into the feet, come lying, place your right hand down, stay down. Take your right hand a little bit past your right fingertip, slightly bend your right knee, removing. So a half moon. Did you guys lose me? Lift your left arm up. Oh, sorry. Extending through your heel. 1, inhale. Exhale, 2, inhale. Exhale, 3, can steady the gaze to the ground if the balance is a little bit iffy. 4, inhale. Exhale. 5, inhale, place your left hand down. Exhale, land back into a low lunge with your fingertips on the floor. Step back to plank position and lower down. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, step your left foot forward, warrior 1. Exhale, keep the right hand, place your left hand on the waist. Lift with the inhale, lean over to the left with your exhale, looking upwards towards your palm. Breathing 1, opening up the side body. Breathing in, breathing out. Lifted in the pelvic floor, lower belly to create space. 3, Inhale, come back to center with your torso. Keep the arms straight in the front leg. Step a little bit in with the back foot. Rotated triangle. Padahastasana Trikonasana. Find your right hand on the floor, on the outside of the foot or a block, and then extend the left arm up when you're ready. Place your gaze upwards. 1, root backwards into the back foot. 2, inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale. 5. Inhale, take the hand down. Exhale there. Slide the left fingertips past the left toes. Bend your left knee slightly. Step onto the left foot. Extend your heel and then open from toe to shoulder. Ardha Chandrasana. Gaze can be downwards or upwards. Breathing 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Feel the lift through the top fingers. 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale. 5. Inhale, place the hand down. Exhale, find a low lunge, keeping the hands down. And with the next exhale, find plank position, lower down. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, jump or step your feet to the front. Lengthen once you arrive. Exhale, fold into the legs. Inhale, reach the arms up, press the palms together. Exhale, Samastitihi. Okay, so let's see how it goes with me speaking this without doing it. Sophia, are you ready? Take your right knee into the chest, and we're gonna take the left hand and hold the outside of the right foot. And then the right arm is gonna go straight up. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, extend your right heel forward as you turn the right arm back. You can also just stay with your knee bent and hold the knee. And now find the 2 lines, the vertical from heel to crown and the horizontal from heel to hand. 1, and breathe in that space. Beautiful. 2, inhale. This is a picture. 3, inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale. 5. Stay as you are. Turn your gaze towards your foot and take your back arm to cross it over the front. Take a breath in, maybe folding in if you want, and then exhale, bend the knee, carry your foot either into tree pose. I know it's a little awkward with your hands like that. You might have to reposition them, or half lotus. If you're taking tree, steady yourself there. Find a place to gaze at on the ground. If you're taking half lotus, you can stay standing or folding. Yeah, and if you're in tree, the hands can be together. You can reach the arms up, and then you can continue that theme of side bending by placing the right hand on your knee if you want, leaning the left arm a little over, or stay centered. 1, inhale, beautiful. Exhale, 2, inhale. Exhale, 3, steadying the breath wherever you are. 4, inhale. Exhale. 5. If you're folding, take a breath to take a half lift. Exhale, and then come up. If you're in tree, slowly make your way back to standing over the next couple of breaths. And then Samastitihi, everybody. Take a breath in and a breath out. It's nice to have a room of teachers that know exactly what they're doing. Take your left knee into the chest, transitioning. Take your right hand, hold the outside of your left foot, so your thumb is facing down. Extend your left arm straight up by your ear. And then as you exhale, the heel goes forward, the arm goes back. Moving in 4 directions, upwards, downwards, right and left. 1, breath is centered and upward lifting. 2, inhale. Exhale, 3, inhale, very nice. Exhale, 4, inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, turn your head center. Exhale, take the left arm, cross it over the right. Take a breath in, maybe even bend yourself in. And then release the top hand, carry your foot into tree or half lotus. Whatever you did on the other side, move with breath. If you're folding, you can do that with an exhale. If you're staying and side bending, you can find that over the next couple of breaths. 1, inhale, steady the gaze, root inwards with your attention. 2, inhale. Exhale, 3, 4, inhale, exhale, 5. If you're folded, inhale, half lift, exhale, and then everybody over the course of the next few breaths, find yourselves in Samasthiti. And when you're ready, inhale, reach your arms up, press the palms over the head, look upwards. Exhale, fold into the legs, head down. Inhale, lift the chest halfway. Exhale, jump or step your feet back, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog, open the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look between your hands. Inhale, jump, step, walk through to sit. Extending the legs forward in front of you. Dandasana, hands by your hips. Chest up, chin down. Just finding your Samasthiti on your sitting bones. 3 breaths. 1, regathering. 2, rerooting. 3. Paschimothanasana, reach for your big toes with your 2-piece fingers. Inhale, lift the chest, and exhale, fold into yourself. And keep the steady gazing practice. 1, that keeps you rooted here in your body with this breath. 2, 3, inhale. Exhale, 4, inhale. Exhale, 5, inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, hold the outsides of your feet. Again, inhale. And exhale, fold, head down. Just a different variation. 1, inhale. Breath is rooted in the bandhas and the inner lifts. 2, inhale. Exhale, 3, inhale. Exhale, 4, inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift the chest halfway. Exhale, come all the way up, reversing that. So take the hands behind you for Padahastasana or tabletop. If you're taking tabletop, bend the knees. If not, legs together, reach the toes to the ground to lift the hips. Chest up, head back, gazing to the nose. 1, inhale. Exhale, 2, inhale. Hugging in with the legs. 3, inhale. Exhale, 4, inhale. Exhale, 5, release your seat. Tuck the knees into the chest, cross the ankles underneath you. You can stay right here for a couple of breaths or step, hop, jump back. Find your way back to plank position. Lower down. Upward facing dog with the inhale. Downward facing dog with the exhale. Look between your hands, step, walk, hop through to sit, crossing at the ankles. Extend the legs forward, really nice. Janushirshasana A or half lotus or ankles to knees with the right leg on top, whatever you choose to do. If you're taking Janushirshasana A, the whole foot is pressing in, exhaling, fold, head down. And then have a sense of your belly button, the left side of the belly button and torso softening. 1, towards the earth. Inhale. So there's a slight twist here as well. 2, inhale. Exhale, 3, inhale. Exhale, 4, inhale. Exhale, 5, inhale, lift the chest halfway. Exhale, stretch your legs straight. Take a breath in Dandasana. And then switch sides, left foot in Janushirshasana A or a variation. Square yourself off to the ground and exhale, fold, head down. Placing the gaze down the sides of your nose. 1, if the gaze is internal, focus it between your eyebrows. 2, Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale. 5. Inhale, lift the chest halfway. Exhale, stretch your legs straight. Tuck the knees into the chest, cross the ankles. Inhale, lifting up, staying or stepping back, lower down once you arrive in plank. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Look between your hands, bend your knees, step, walk, jump through to sit, generating heat in the seated postures. Okay, you're gonna extend the left leg and we're gonna take the same position we took standing, but here. So bend your right knee into the chest. Like if you were doing Padahastasana, take your left hand, hold the outside of your right foot with your thumb facing down. Extend your heel forward, extend the right arm back. And then root down through your right sitting bone and ground the left heel and pull the floor back. 1, inhale. So that should help rooting the pelvis. 2, and then lengthen upwards through your head. 3, inhale. Exhale, 4, inhale. Exhale. 5, inhale, center with your hands. You're gonna carry your right foot over to the outside of your left hip for Gomukasana, stacking the knees. You can keep the bottom leg extended or you can pull it in so your left heel is on the outside of your right hip. And then depending on the flexibility and mobility of your hips, you can have your heels by your hips or you can draw them further away. The further away you go, the more intense of a stretch. And then few options, you can just fold with your arms forward, or you can take the left arm up from the top, bend it behind you, reach your right arm from the bottom, clasp your hands. For a variation B of Gomukasana. And then you can stay upright, or you can fold forward with this shape of the hands. Whatever feels right. Breathing 1. Have some sense of rooting back towards the ground with your sitting bones. 2, inhale. Exhale, 3, inhale. Exhale, 4, inhale. Exhale. 5, inhale, coming up with your chest, taking a breath there with your arms as they are. And then exhale, release the arms, extend the legs. Dandasana, take a breath in and a breath out once you arrive. Unwinding. And then moving to the other side, bend your left knee in like Padahastasana. Hold the outside of your left foot with your right hand, thumb facing down. Extend your heel forward, reach your left arm back. Ground both sitting bones as you lift through your crown. 1, inhale. Exhale, 2, inhale. Very nice. 3, right heel presses and pulls back. 4, yeah, nice, Sophia. Inhale. Exhale. 5, inhale, back arm forward. Carry your left foot across to the outside of your right hip for Gomukasana. Pull in your bottom leg so you're framing your hips, stacking the knees, and then staying or extending the right arm up from the top, reaching the left arm from the bottom, clasping the hands back, staying upwards or folding over the legs, whatever feels right. And then some weight moving back through the sitting bones. 1, inhale. Exhale, 2, inhale. Exhale, 3, inhale. Exhale, 4, inhale. Exhale, 5, inhale, coming all the way up. Exhale, release the arms, extend the legs. Stay or take a jump back. Actually, we're all going to down dog. So you can either take a vinyasa or just move to down dog, whatever feels right. Okay. And then inhale, soften the knees to the ground like Ustrasana. So you're standing on your knees. Have your hands on your hips. We're going to extend the right leg out to the side with the inside of the foot facing the knee. So the outer edge of the foot is parallel to the knee. And then reach your your left arm up by your ear, and the right hand can go on the top or the bottom of the knee, but on the knee, and lean over. Just 3 breaths looking upwards, breathing 1. Inhale towards the palm. 2. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Inhale, coming up. So Padahastasana variation. Exhale, knee down. Extending the other foot out to the side, inner foot parallel to the knee, pressing into the outer edge of your foot. Take your left hand to the side of the leg, lift the right arm and lean over, looking upwards. Breathing 1. Inhale. Very nice. 2. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Inhale, come back up to center. Exhale, both knees down on the floor. Ustrasana. So you have a few options. You can use blocks for your hands if it's too much for you to go into Ustrasana. You can elevate your heels by tucking your toes, or you can go straight back to the heels. But we're going to start with the hands on the hips. Lift the chest, lengthen the lower part of your spine, and then exhale, move back, hands on the whatever surface you're choosing. And then continue to move the hips forward as the chest lifts up. 1, and keep that diaphragmatic engagement. 2, inhale. Yeah, Helen, push your hips a little bit more forward. 3, inhale. Yeah. Exhale. 4, inhale. Exhale. 5, coming up, inhale, sitting back on the heels, exhale. Take a breath. Okay. When you're ready, we're going to shift onto the back. So over the next couple of breaths, you can lengthen the legs forward, roll onto your back for back bends. Helen, I don't know what you're up with time, but the class is 70 minutes. So if you need to end before, you can. Yeah, I know you're close on time. Laying on the back, feet on the floor for back bends. And you can take whatever variation. We're gonna do 3 different back bends. So you can work up to a full back bend, or you can do 3 full back bends, or do restorative with a block, or interlace the fingers, whatever feels right. When you're ready, inhale, lift the hips and take a variation that suits you. But whatever you're doing, both feet are pressing firmly down. 1, nice, Helen, toes in. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Come down. Take a breath. And when you're ready, go up for a second one, whichever variation you choose to do. If you're doing Urdhva Dhanurasana, hug in with your arms towards your ears. Take your own 5 breaths and then carry your back onto the floor. And then you take a breath in, a breath out, and you move into your last one. Nice, Helen. Are you going to drop back? Taking your time, whenever you're done with your 3 back bends, I'll know, let me know by just placing your knees together and your feet wide apart. No rush, just so that that'll be a cue that you guys are done. Helen, you can do what you're doing. You're good. If you want to do the stretch, you can do that as well, whatever you want. Yeah, take a couple of breaths with the knees together, feet apart, to neutralize the spine here. One more breath. And then hug the knees into the chest. We're gonna roll up for a restorative forward bend. So you can feet together, your knees apart like a diamond shape. And if you wanna put a block to rest your forehead on a block between your feet, or let your head go directly onto the, we're gonna be here for 15 breaths. And then we'll move into finishing postures. Sophia, you can also put the bolster over the block if you want to elevate it in a less dogmatic way. Yeah, and put the bolster the long way so it ends in your pelvis, like it stems out of your pelvis, and then flat on the flat side. Yeah. And really let your body begin to unwind. So the breath might be a little bit more spacious. The body might begin to soften. There's no effort in holding. The mind is still present and doing the vinyasa with the breath. Three more breaths. And then slowly making your way up, and you can set up for either an inversion. I'll be counting through shoulder stand, halasana, matsyasana, fish. You can do a restorative version of that with your legs up the wall or with your legs, your hips on a block. Or if you want to do a longer headstand, you're welcome to do that. If you cannot invert at this time, you can take a restorative posture like pigeon. Whatever you choose to do, set yourself up. If you're going into shoulder stand, with the inhale, carry your legs up, hands on your back, pointing the toes to the ceiling. One, nice, Alex. Inhale, perfect space between the two closets. Two. Three, and here we're practicing in the Sarvangasana and the shoulder stand, the upward lift, right, through the feet. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, halasana, lower your toes behind your head, interlace your fingers behind the back. If that's too much, hug the knees into the chest. If you're in restorative, stay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly come down, lay flat on the ground for fish pose Matsyasana. Once your body's laying flat, press your forearms, elbows down, lift the chest, tuck the head back, look towards the tip of the nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, come down. Last effort will end with breathing practice. So come up, sit in Padmasana or seated seated posture of sorts. Padahastasana, if you can bind if you're in lotus, you can bind your toes. Left arm goes first, left arm, right arm goes first, left arm goes second. If not, hold the elbows and exhale, fold head down. If that is too much for your knees to fold with your arms behind you, take your arms forward and put your head on a block. But so that the forehead, the center of the forehead is being stimulated by pressing into a surface. And then your Ujjaya breath is focused in the back. Breathing one. Yeah, the arms can relax if you want, Alex, in that position. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Follow the pattern of the breath. 3. Hear the breath between the ears. 4. 5. Inhale. Exhale, 6. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale. Coming up for Yoga Mudra, thumb and index fingers together, hands with the palms on the outsides of the knee, the backs of the hands to the front of the knees, extend the arms, lift the chest, chin down, lift it in your bandhas. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Shoulders soft. Exhale. Inhale. Cleansing breath. Exhale. Resettling the nervous system, calming the mind. Exhale. Carrying life-giving energy to the smallest parts of the tissues, the tiniest parts of the tissues. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Release the breath. Lay down Shavasana. Find a comfortable place for your body, as we'll be here for a bit. Let your limbs be apart from the center of the rest of the body. Let the breath release, so there's no more effort. And let the limbs feel heavy, so there's no effort in holding anywhere in the body. And let the mind disengage from anything it's engaged in. Let the sensation of the exhale take over the downward rooting, opposing the upward lifting that we've been doing. And see if you can let the eyes feel heavy towards the back of the head. And I'll be here holding space. I will not disappear, but we're just going to be in silence here until I call you back to attention. And over the next couple of breaths, begin to draw the attention back into the body. You can bring a little movement with that to your toes and your fingers. And eventually making your way up to a seated position when you're ready and closing the eyes when you arrive there. And we'll sit for a moment of stillness. So noticing how your mind, general state of being might be any different from when you arrived. Hopefully there's a settling, there's a sense of calm and steadiness that stands out. And just for the next few breaths, focus your mind on the breath and on sitting here. You can join your hands in front of your heart. We'll take one Om together. Om. Om Bolo Shri Satguru Bhagavan Ki. Bowing down to the practice and to the teacher in all things. Thank you, ladies. If you want to eventually say something, you can unmute yourself.
Thank you so much, Bibi.
You're welcome. Thank you, Alex, for taking class.
Oh, it was great. Thank you.
Good to see you.
So good
And
to
I will
see you.
respond. Bye, Sophia. Thank you.
Thank you, Bibi.
Thank you, Helen. Good to have you. Alex, I'm going to respond to your message about anatomy.
Perfect.
And the why I'm asking.
I can't wait.
Okay.
I'll
Have
talk
a
to you
good rest
later.
of your day. Bye.
You too. Bye.
Bibi